Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us on Kalkine TV. I'm Sage. Today we're going to cover some trending news of the hour, with the buy now, pay later sector bearing the brunt of a brutal sell-off of the non-profitable tech stocks. Sezzle has been the hardest hit, dropping 10% in Monday's session to trade at $3.40, while the retail darling Zipco is down 7.45% to trade at $4.47. Zip is now 35% lower over 6 months and down 15% year to date, while Sezzle is down more than 60% over 6 months and 45% for 2021. Splitit has fared better on Monday, trading around 3.9% lower at 24 cents, but it's down 80% for the year. Monday's best performer among the BNPLs is Hum, which 1.35% lower, but down around a third over 6 months and a year to date. Afterpay, the leader in the sector, has not been spared either, despite its imminent acquisition by Square, and is 4.85% lower at $93.48. And that is now lower than the last traded price on July 30th, before the $39 billion transaction was announced. And shares in Square, now renamed Block, have been hit hard by the tech sell-off, dipping around 20% in a month to trade at $181. This is nearly 40% lower than its peak reached in the days after the Afterpay deal back in August. Afterpay shares will convert to Square shares at a 0.375% ratio, which, after adjusting for currency, implies a current Afterpay share price of around $97. And as of Monday, Afterpay's market cap is $29 billion, a quarter of the implied value at the time of the deal. Interestingly, the independent expert assessed Afterpay's value at between $115 and $135 a share, well north of its current price. Biotech giant Sezzle plans to appeal its loss in a court challenge to overturn rules imposed by the US Customs and Border Protection (CBP) that block Mexican nationals from entering the United States to donate plasma. The collection of blood plasma is central to the creation of Sezzle's specialist medicines, which account for 85% of the company's earnings, and donors from Mexico have long been a valuable slice of its collections in centres along the US-Mexico border. And Sezzle and rival blood plasma giant Grifols took the extraordinary step of lodging US court action against the Office of Customs and Border Protection earlier this year, after new regulations emerged preventing Mexican citizens from crossing the border to donate plasma. And Sezzle and Grifols warned the Mexican plasma ban could cause irreparable harm to patients and make it even harder for the sector to recover from a drop in donations that has been seen throughout the pandemic. A brutal bout of selling those wiped billions of dollars from profitless growth companies, IPO stocks and SPACs have now caught up with Bitcoin, further stressing risk tolerances and brokerage balances among the small-time traders. Retail dip buyers, whose willingness to stand firm amid the turmoil has helped power the S&P 500 to a 21% gain in 2021. They are nursing some of their worst wounds of the year as losses pile up in speculative corners. And a hawkish turn from the Federal Reserve and the Omicron variant have erased more than 10% off the market value of cryptocurrencies, $50 billion from newly public companies and 14% from a basket of meme stocks. While the day trader's resolve has been tested before, it's been years since it happened without the open-ended support from central banks, whose changing tone around inflation sent risk markets spinning last week. And the professional speculators have already voted, offloading risk at the fastest pace in 20 months. Big drops in an asset like Bitcoin have the potential to lower confidence among the larger population of bettors, a concept described as negative wealth effect. All told, crypto investors have some $250 billion less to play with in their accounts than they did when stocks started sliding on November 26th. It's a worrisome backdrop for the market ahead of the S&P 500 Futures Open at 6 p.m. in New York. Thanks for joining us on that trending news of the hour. Please keep watching Kalkine TV for more of the latest updates on the markets and the economy, as well as live expert talks. This is Sage signing off for now.